So we worked with a client and they had 300 risks in their broad brush risk assessment. And by the time that we separated out all the controls to see what are the true controls, there was something like 1,500 line items. And could you imagine sitting down to do a broad brush risk assessment where it's 1,500 line items? You know, you're like line one, day one, hour one, minute one. Let's go with this. Painful, and not surprisingly, this site, they were overwhelmed. Didn't know where to start, didn't know what to do. They thought, well, this is the way it is. We have to keep it this way. And one of the issues was they just hadn't defined what was material for them. And so what we did is we worked together, defined the materiality criteria for them as part of the broad brush risk assessment process, and then applied that to the 300 line items, and it went from 300 to 168, which is almost a 50% reduction. Now, we weren't introducing risks by doing that. We're just applying that criteria, and those risks that were no longer above the threshold, again, there was other processes and strategies in place to manage them. It just allowed us to focus on the critical few. So when I said to 168 line items, that's where the control strategies are granulated out. If we had rolled it back up and grouped all the controls together, it would have been out in, I don't know, the 40 or 45 or something like that. And obviously they felt pretty relieved and something they could manage, and we could develop a game plan moving forwards for that.